I am fascinated by the protection of women and understanding what we're getting in the Oval Office.
Another woman who has alleged groping, unwanted groping, by Donald Trump is with us back now with 3 of the 16-plus women who have accused President Trump of sexual misconduct. Trump is on record as saying he did this. And you are all familiar by this point with the Access Hollywood tape.
I don't think Donald Trump is a rapist or a sexual assaulter. I do think he's taken inappropriate liberties with women and gotten handsy with them in a way he's owned himself. And it is what it is. That's the past. I don't give a shit about Trump getting handsy with somebody 20 years ago.
Ivana, his first wife, accused him of raping her. That she alleged in her first book that he was so angry over the hair transplant he got that she made him get. It was so painful that he raped her.
I mean, whether it's Butler or Charlie or these things that it's just not right. And I mean, it's so glaringly not right. It's almost as if they're just saying,
F
like,
you.
F you.
They're not even
I don't
trying.
care.
We don't even get good psyops anymore. And that's what I keep saying. I'm like, it's so disrespectful that we're not even getting good psyops anymore. Like we're supposed to believe he survived 4. What do we have?
You're the psyop, actually.
Literally.
Yeah. You, Candace, are the psyop. We clearly see it. The checks that you're getting, the money that you're getting, you know, when we pull up your bots and the donations to your show and to you, we clearly see you're the psyop. That's what it is.
4 assassination attempts, the first president that's ever survived 4 assassination attempts. They lie to us about things, they make a big deal, and then they make it want to, it's going to go away. They're going to keep protecting.
And let me ask you this, Michelle. Out of all we've seen, how TDS is a real thing, Trump derangement syndrome, who wouldn't believe that this man had 4 assassinations? People lose their minds when it comes to President Trump.
I just don't get, they want this man dead so bad. And so the difference is that we have TV, we have mass media with social media, so we can videotape, record, and we have proof that these clowns are doing this. That's the difference between now and 20 and 40 years ago. And when Reagan had assassination attempts, we can get to them and see them in real time because frankly, Big Brother is everywhere. There's cameras everywhere. Again, Columbo, Candace, this was the most outrageous thing. I thought, okay, well, now it's here. Now the grifter is coming out, not even trying to hide. Candace is not even trying to hide who she is at this point. Never a conservative.
I did not believe it at first. I said, all right, you guys, people are going too far with these AI. This is real, folks. This is real.
Pending and telling us that this is a totally normal grieving widow. Okay, no one's buying that. Like that, something's just not right here. Everyone can see that this is not how you would react to your husband being shot. And this sort of just, I'm fine. And I like 2 weeks later, I fully accept the narrative. I have no interest in anything else. It's over. Let's close it. I forgive him. Let's move on. You're asking us to abandon our common sense and our humanity is what you're asking us to do. And
abandon humanity. This woman has the gall, the nerve to say that people are asking us, you are not human. You have totally abandoned your humanity. You have sold out. You are a whore because you have been bought and paid for. Your thoughts, your actions are all bought and paid for. You are the biggest political whore on TV. All right. And you have sold out. Okay, I can't even believe this. You've gone after a woman whose husband was assassinated. She is not only a widow, he was politically assassinated, and you don't have any humanity. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie, but she's literally the thin line between love and hate.
Psychopath. An absolute psychopath who will do anything to get the attention at this point, going after a woman who was widowed. What did you want her to do? Because we've shown the clips of Candace saying she's crying too much. Why are you crying so much? You're too emotional. You shouldn't be so emotional. Oh my gosh, she's not emotional enough today. Candace may as well come out and say, I was the better wife. Right. That's what she's doing. It's not that I was the better best friend. No, I was his better wife. You were not married to him. Let it go. He didn't want you. He didn't marry you. You have your own husband and whole life. So what is this obsession that you have to bring her up again with Hunter Biden, the artiste of all people? The ultimate mama's, daddy's boy that's had everything paid for, all of his indiscretions swept under the rug. Yeah, absolutely outrageous. Candace needs to leave that woman alone.
Right. And not only has she sunk low enough to, again, as you mentioned, she's claiming that this was all fake. This was not real. She's claiming that Erica Kirk is didn't cry enough, that she cried too much, and all kinds of things. But she had a show where she was talking about some girl that's apparently friendly with her that was dating Charlie before he married Erica Kirk, and she's making a big thing about this. I mean, who does that? This is like Michelle, God forbid if something happened to you and I got on here and I'm talking about the woman that your husband dated prior to him marrying you. And I'm like, saying, making these friendly and nice comments about this woman while I bash the widow, you. It's insane.
It's creepy. It's disturbing. It's insane. Like I said, it's psychotic.
Even the recent White House Correspondents' Dinner, there was so much theater to it after, so much theater. And now it's kind of, okay, Secret Service maybe shot each other and we're just going to kind of quietly move on. But Trump needs a ballroom. Like that's a normal reaction. Hey, there's a shooting duck. Hey, well, we better get that ballroom.
And by the way, it's going to cost $1 billion now. And by the way, it's not from donors. And by the way, we're going to do it. It's just the constant, talk about gaslighting.
This has been just this, and we're not even, are we even a year into Trump's second term?
We're a little over a year.
A little over a year in second term. And I don't think there's just been, I'm like, how are we going to do?
I don't know if it's the intoxication of fame. Megyn's an older person, as compared to Candace. She's a much older person. So she was around when we had real trouble with Iran. She was around when she saw American hostages taken. She was around for that. So this is kind of unforgivable. And she's a much smarter woman than Candace is. And I'm not saying Candace is dumb by any stretch of the imagination, but Megyn is an attorney. So she knows better. And she knows better in a big way. Do I say I'm disappointed? No.